Oh, this wasn't any tentative dabbing. No. I went heavy. Then I had second thoughts and dabbed up some of the excess. I'm not called the doubtful dabber for nothing. Well, actually, nobody calls me that. But a gal can dream. Hi, I'm Irene, and this is my first time using bamboo paper. For this project, I chose to go with an ink sketch, but first I applied a very wet wash using a color called Tea Berry Ice Cream. It's ostensibly pink, but not a boring one, because there are lovely hints of peach that pop up as well, especially when wet. When dry, the peach aspect gets shy and lets pink take the spotlight. Just to be clear, this paper is 90% bamboo fiber and 10% cotton rag. It's from Honamula and intended for mixed media use. It has 125-pound weight. The color appears to be white, but when compared to some of my other papers, I realized it's a slightly warm off-white. There's a very mild surface texture on the front side, while the back side is less textured. Thanks to a couple of kind viewers, I have several ink colors from the Birmingham Pen Company. This Tea Berry Ice Cream is one, and the others are Pop Art Purple and Sterling Silver. All were used on this piece. Now, these inks are intended for fountain pen use, but I always wonder how my fountain pen inks will perform in art applications. Before starting, I'd worried over the possibility of severe feathering. Papers that are intended for fountain pen use are formulated differently to reduce feathering, yes, but also other undesirable effects such as bleeding, show-through, and tearing. Although I wasn't using an actual fountain pen, but rather a brass-nibbed dip pen, it's similar enough that the concerns were the same. This was fun to do. That may have a lot to do with the fact that I haven't done a whole lot of arting in the past few weeks, so I queued up some music and went to town. That might explain why I neglected to get some of the action in frame. That's Pop Art Purple, by the way. After getting the basic sketch lines down, I dipped the nib into water and applied angled strokes, sort of like a brush. Due to the texture on the paper, the line work looks a tad ragged in spots, so if that bothers you, then this paper is probably not for you, at least with these tools. But if you don't mind a little rough and tumble sketch work, then I recommend trying this out. I plan to give both watercolors and gouache a go in this sketchbook, so I hope to share those experiences later on. Those squiggly lines were done with sterling silver. You might be wondering, sketching on bamboo paper? What's up with that? Well, I'm not a bamboo expert, but from what I've gathered, compared to wood, bamboo is more sustainable, more bacteria resistant, and generally more eco-friendly. But it's not only good for flooring and paper, it's also edible. That's right. I recall my mother cooking sliced bamboo shoots in dashi stock to accompany grilled fish and sesame spinach salad. Don't ever try to eat fresh bamboo, though. Apparently, it's toxic in its raw form. No, you want just the sprouts, and you want to cook it well. These thoughts take me back to childhood. On those occasions when Mom would have a few of her Asian friends over, she'd prepare a number of dishes ahead of time. Oh, I can almost smell the aromas. Boiled squid and miso soup, inari sushi, pickled Napa cabbage, fresh grated radish and ginger, sliced yokan, and a steaming pot of mushroom rice. Sometimes fried fish cakes would make an appearance, but after discovering its high yum factor, we kids usually got to it first. Although they were intended to be sliced thin and savored, uh-uh, we snarfed them down like popcorn. That's right, Mom couldn't have anything nice because we were little turds. I'm happy to say that at no time did I encounter any performance issues during this project. The paper held up well under the metal nib and all three inks. I think the background wash turned out wonderful, and best of all, I detected no feathering on the line work. That's including the writing. So I'm pleased with this Hanamulla bamboo mixed media paper. I like the mild texture, and I like the convenient size, about 6 by 9, of this particular sketchbook. I think it was around $13. In my opinion, for that price, it should have more than 15 sheets, but you can't have everything. Thank you for watching. Also, thanks to those who've supported this channel in other ways, both small and large. You all get a special Inkworks high five. Until next time, dab with purpose, and don't eat your mom's special snacks. Believe me, you do not want to ride that guilt train. And stay artsy, my friends.